Hello everyone. Welcome back to our channel, Immigration Canada. Canadian Citizenship by Descent, a complete guide. Please hit like and subscribe, and don't forget to push the notification bell for an upcoming video. Canada continues to rank among the world's most admired nations, and for good reason. From its breathtaking natural landscapes and progressive cities to its strong economy, political stability, and inclusive society, Canada represents opportunity, security, and global mobility. It's no surprise that millions around the world dream of calling Canada home. What many don't realize, however, is that for some individuals, Canadian citizenship may already be within reach through ancestry. Canadian Citizenship by Descent offers eligible individuals born outside Canada the chance to claim citizenship based on their parentage, opening doors to a powerful passport and lifelong rights. Whether you are exploring your options from abroad or already living in Canada, this comprehensive guide walks you through everything you need to know about Canadian Citizenship by Descent. What is Canadian Citizenship by Descent? Canadian Citizenship by Descent refers to the legal right to Canadian citizenship when one or both of your parents were Canadian citizens at the time of your birth, even if you were born outside Canada. This form of citizenship is rooted in jus sanguinis, meaning right of blood, where nationality is inherited through lineage rather than place of birth. Historically, Canadian citizenship could pass through generations, but legislative changes introduced limits, some of which are now being revisited. Canada is actively working to restore and expand citizenship rights to second and subsequent generations born abroad, correcting long-standing gaps in the Citizenship Act. Why Canadian Citizenship by Descent is so valuable. Obtaining Canadian citizenship through descent is more than a legal status, it's a lifelong asset. Eligible individuals gain access to a broad range of privileges that extend far beyond borders. Key benefits of Canadian citizenship by descent. A powerful Canadian passport. Canadian citizens enjoy visa-free or visa-on-arrival access to over 185 countries, making global travel smoother and more flexible. The right to live, work, and study in Canada. Citizens can reside anywhere in Canada without immigration restrictions and pursue employment or education without work or study permits. Universal healthcare access. Citizens are eligible for Canada's publicly funded healthcare system, offering comprehensive medical coverage with minimal personal cost. Education advantages. Canadian citizens benefit from significantly lower tuition fees at universities and colleges compared to international students. Access to social programs. Citizens qualify for a wide range of government benefits, social services, and income support programs. Political participation. Canadian citizens have the right to vote and run for office, playing a direct role in shaping the country's future. Citizenship for future generations. Under qualifying conditions, Canadian citizenship may be passed on to children born abroad. Consular protection abroad. Canadian embassies and consulates provide assistance and protection to citizens worldwide. Expanded employment opportunities. Many employers prefer or require Canadian citizenship, particularly for government and regulated roles. Who is eligible for Canadian citizenship by descent? If you're wondering whether you qualify, eligibility depends on your family history and the citizenship status of your parents or grandparents at the time of your birth. You may be eligible if any one of the following applies. Z-notation spot: you were born outside Canada, and at least one parent was a Canadian citizen when you were born. Z-notation spot: your child was born outside Canada, and you or the child's other parent was a Canadian citizen at that time. Z-notation spot: you were born abroad, and one of your grandparents was a Canadian citizen, potentially qualifying under the grandparent rule. Z-notation spot: you were born in Canada and are applying for proof of citizenship, not citizenship itself. Proof of Canadian citizenship. Some individuals are already Canadian citizens but need official documentation. In such cases, applying for a citizenship certificate, also known as proof of citizenship, is the correct step. You can apply for proof of citizenship if Z-notation spot: you were born in Canada. Z-notation spot: you became a citizen under the 2009 or 2015 Citizenship Act amendments. Z-notation spot: you were naturalized as a Canadian citizen. Z-notation spot: your parent applied for your citizenship while you were a minor. Z-notation spot: you were born outside Canada, but at least one parent was born in Canada or naturalized before your birth. All applications are processed through Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada. Citizenship by birth. Canada's Just Soli rule. Canada follows the jus soli principle citizenship by birth on Canadian soil. You are automatically a Canadian citizen if Z-notation spot you were born in Canada, and Z-notation spot your parents were not foreign diplomats or exempt individuals at the time of birth. If you don't meet these criteria, other pathways, such as business or investment-based immigration, may be explored. Canadian citizenship by descent for adopted children. Children adopted by Canadian citizens do not automatically receive citizenship. To qualify, the following conditions must be met. Z-notation spot at least one adoptive parent was a Canadian citizen at the time of adoption. Z-notation spot the parent submits a citizenship grant application. Z-notation spot the adoption meets the requirements of the Citizenship Act. Z-notation spot all required documents and fees are provided. In most cases, adopted children must first obtain permanent resident status before citizenship is granted. How to apply for Canadian citizenship by descent. Applications can be submitted online through the official IRCC portal or by mail using Form CIT-0001, Application for a Citizenship Certificate. The online system allows applicants to Z-notation spot upload documents. Z-notation spot pay fees securely. Z-notation spot track application status. Z-notation spot submit additional information if requested. Required documents for citizenship by descent. Before applying, ensure your application package is complete. Commonly required documents include Z-notation spot completed application form. Z-notation spot 2 passport-style photos, taken within the last 6 months. Z-notation spot proof of parents' Canadian citizenship. Z-notation spot proof of relationship, birth certificate or adoption papers. Z-notation spot evidence of continuous citizenship, if applicable. Z-notation spot valid passport or government-issued ID. Incomplete documentation can cause delays, so accuracy is essential. Processing time for citizenship by descent. Processing times vary, but most applications take 8 months or longer. Complex cases, such as adoptions or second-generation claims, may take additional time. Urgent processing is available in limited circumstances, subject to approval. Applying for a Canadian passport. A citizenship certificate is not a travel document. Once approved, you must apply separately for a Canadian passport. To apply, you'll need Z-notation spot your original citizenship certificate. Z-notation spot proof of residence. Z-notation spot identification documents. The Canadian passport is one of the most respected in the world, offering exceptional travel freedom. Major changes to citizenship by descent laws. 2009 Citizenship Act amendments. The 2009 reforms restored citizenship to individuals who lost it under outdated laws but imposed a first-generation limit for children born abroad after April 17, 2009. Exceptions applied to children born to Canadian government or military personnel stationed overseas. 2015 Citizenship Amendments. The 2015 changes expanded eligibility to previously excluded groups, including individuals affected by pre-1947 and Newfoundland-specific citizenship rules. These amendments closed historical gaps and restored citizenship to thousands with legitimate Canadian ties. 2024 to 2025 updates, expanding citizenship by descent. In December 2023, the Ontario Superior Court ruled the first-generation limit unconstitutional. As of 2024, Z-notation spot Canada plans to extend citizenship by descent to second and subsequent generations. Z-notation spot new requirements may include a minimum physical presence in Canada by the parent. Z-notation spot the government's deadline to finalize these amendments is April 25, 2025. This marks a significant shift toward restoring generational citizenship rights. Does Canada allow dual citizenship? Yes, Canada fully allows dual and multiple citizenships. You do not need to renounce your existing nationality when acquiring Canadian citizenship. However, your original country may have restrictions, so it's essential to check its laws before proceeding. Dual citizenship can impact voting rights, taxation, inheritance, and military obligations depending on your other nationality. Final thoughts. Is Canadian citizenship by descent right for you? Canadian citizenship by descent is a powerful opportunity for individuals with Canadian roots. With evolving laws, expanded eligibility, and global advantages, now is an ideal time to explore your options. If your family history connects you to Canada, your future just might too. That is all for today, in this video. See you later, in the next video. Till then, take care.